Yeah, morning. It's just gone 10:05. 20th of November, which means I have got 8 days to go before my arm gets changed forever. Do you know, I'm a bit on the tired side this morning for some reason. I don't know why. Woke up, as I usually do, snoozed the old snoozer, and I'm like, do you know what? I really just don't want to get out of bed. I know I've got to, but I don't want to. And there I am lying there, and I'm like, oh, fuck. Why do I have to get up for work? Why? Why do I have to keep doing this stupid shit? Yeah, you know. Eventually I do crawl out of bed and, you know, do the necessaries, and then I go downstairs and I put the PlayStation on because, yes, I decided to have myself another bash on Call of Duty this morning on free-for-all. I did alright, I suppose. The one particular game I first jumped into, I got fucking caned, I tell you. There's one map that I just cannot do, it's the cave one. I fucking hate that stupid map. I shall get used to it, I imagine, but at the moment, it just ain't clicking for me. I have found a couple of spots where if I can get to them, if I can fucking get to them, I can tend to, like, you know, manipulate that area and try and defend that as best I can. But yeah, it's not my favourite at the moment. It was a laugh this morning, and a couple of games of that. And when I get back home tonight, I shall have another bash and see what else I can do. I'm quite enjoying free-for-all actually. I used to play that a lot on Modern Warfare 2. I used to play it loads. Free-for-all. And I think I used to play it on... See, on when I first started playing Call of Duty, right, and I was using the controller, and my fucking wrists and my thumbs were getting wrecked. I was totally shit, right, and that was PlayStation 3, and the game would be World at War. Anybody remember that one? World at War. As far as I'm concerned, that particular Call of Duty it's a very underestimated game. I mean, some of the maps were way too big for the small amount of players that was on it, but it was still a really good game. I enjoyed it. Yeah. That was where the first zombies came about. Yeah. Zombies seem to have gone whereas the game went, but hey. And then I found that there was the Call of Duty Modern Warfare, not the one that's now, the COD 4 basically, and I got myself a copy of that for the PS as well, PS3, and I started playing that, and knowing that there's a lot of people playing that particular game on PC, and I had a quick go on the PC. I mean, I wasn't brilliant, but I did find that being able to aim and shoot people with the mouse, which is what turned me to changing my controller in the first place, it was just so much easier. And with a bit of practice, I was getting reasonably okay. Don't get me wrong, there's no way that I'm going to be fucking any kind of super duper bloody whatever you call it. But instead of being killed and every time you fucking spawn, I managed to get myself like a couple of kills for the game with the PC, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was a lot different, and that's why I decided to search to see if there was a controller out there which was for a mouse controller for the PlayStation, and I've never looked back since. The very first one that I used, there was a couple out there. There was one called Splitfish, But just the look of it turned me off, because it looked very clunky and fucking just, yeah, no. Plus it had cables as well. It was, I think it was plugged into, you plug into the PlayStation, and then the mouse it's plugged to whatever. It was a weird fucking setup anyway, and it just didn't look right, and the cables weren't long enough anyway, not for what I needed, so it wasn't going to work. Then I looked and carried on looking around, and I found the Frankenstein. Oh yes, the Frankenstein. I had a couple of them, I did, because I wore the fuckers out. Oh man, the fucking time I spent on using them, I wore the fuckers out. Absolutely wore them out. Unbelievable. I mean, on the thumbstick alone, the shaft of the thumbstick, it was like almost cut into fucking half because of it being ringed around like that, and the plastic rubbing on it. It's insane. And the mouse itself, the buttons where your thumb goes, a lot of them started to wear away, and the insides, there's little rubber pads, just used to split. Yeah, that was fun. Oh dear. But doing that though, right, believe it or not, it made the gameplay for me a lot more fun, because it is a great game, you can't. I mean, don't get me wrong, the last few Call of Duties have been a little bit of a, for me personally, like, really, but it's as if they're starting to like realise, well, we can't do none of that stupid shit, we're gonna have to stick to what we know. And but for me, it made it fun, because I know I wasn't getting great kill streaks, that's fine, but to be killed every single time you fucking move without killing anybody gets very frustrating. But the mouse controller changed that rapidly, for me anyway. Don't get me wrong, that I still get spanked, I still can't go. I mean, the highest kill streak I got, which was on one game, I think it was on, let me think, it would be PlayStation 3, Modern Warfare 2, I'm sure it was Modern Warfare 2. Is Modern Warfare 2 where they had the nuke? I think it was, wasn't it? And I managed to get the nuke, and that was the one and only time I ever got it. Oh man, I was on fucking fire that game, Jesus. But I never played that good again after that. Oh man, boom, ta-da, see you later. But as in winning the what's the name, the free-for-all games, which I think it was on Black Ops, played that as well. Was it Black Ops or the nuke? Was it? Someone let me know, because I forgot. Stick it down the thingamajig below and let me know whether it was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, or was it Black Ops? Because one of them was Black Ops, that mother of all bombs, was it? The mob, whatever, that thing. Because I think I had that as well. Yeah, I think was it that? Oh fuck knows, I can't remember. But actually playing the game, Black Ops was another one where I used to go fucking absolutely nuts on that thing, using the Frankenstein, because I had the mouse and the joystick, right? They call it the nunchuck, and it worked wonders for me. It was just awesome, and the shit that I used to do was great. I mean, I'd get killed, but I'd have kill streaks of like fucking 7 or 8, 10, 12, you know what I mean, before I get shot, because you'd just be able to react a lot quicker, like, you know. I fucking loved it. And I'd always come first on the free for all, right, back then. Oh fucking, that's funny. Oh dear me. But if anybody out there would like to try the what's the name, a mouse controller for the PS, and it does it for the this one I've got at the moment, it works for all. You can set it up for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox One, and the PC. I'm sure you can do it for all of them. And even though they do sell separate ones, which is really strange. I don't get why they do that, because you can buy one for the PS4 or you can buy one for the Xbox, which is very strange. Even though they work for all. Oh well, who cares? I don't care. It's called the Venom X4 is this new one that I've got, and yeah, it took me a long time to get that fucking thing sorted out. It may have something to do with the fact that my brain didn't turn on back when I bought it, but now my brain has turned on. I figured it out and got it working. So yeah, and now it's like it's the nuts now. I fucking love it, I do. But I'm gonna have to get myself another one, but I'm gonna have to wait now. It might take a while because they are expensive for what they are, and because I broke the fucking thumbstick, it snapped in half, right, straight in the fucking centre of it. I'm like, what the fuck? So I had to, when it was still attached, I just yeah, I prized it apart, and I've damned a load of super glue down it and squeezed it back together again and just held it there for a few minutes. Then painted super glue over the crack, and you know, and cleaned out the hole where the sticky thing pokes out the controller, so you can put it back together again. And it's all right now. It's not broken anymore, sort of. But the thing is, I mean, I don't even know how the fuck I managed that. I don't get it. I only realised it the other day, and I was like, what the fuck's going on with this? Why is this turning? It's like, this is weird. And I realised it got it cracked, and I thought, fuck me. Oh well. Unbelievable. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself a new one just in case it fucking fucks up altogether. But in saying that though, right, I could probably get away with using some generic thumbstick out of an old controller, you know what I mean? So there's always that. So it's not really a end of the world kind of thing, like, you know what I mean? But I will get myself another one just in case this fucker wears out, and then obviously I've got a spare. Thinking about it, because Modern Warfare, this new one, is the only game I played with this controller, I might stick it on another game, see how they fare. I was hoping that they'd remaster Modern Warfare 2 for the PlayStation 4, but yeah. I will be honest with you, which has always been a bit of a bugbear, obviously with the different consoles that you get. To a point, obviously, it can only be done, but you'd have thought you'd have been able to play your PlayStation 3 games in the PlayStation 4. I mean, I can't see why you couldn't, you know what I mean? I don't get it. But hey, whatever. We don't matter. I shall have a go on the old PS3, and I might stick Modern Warfare on, because Modern Warfare the original, or Modern Warfare 2, because believe it or not, once you find a server that they aren't cheating on, you can have some bloody good games on there, you know what I mean? But the problem is with the PlayStation 3, because they've got the jailbreak dongle, which opens the thing up for them, they can cheat then. It ruins it. Apart from the one time, right, because there's always an exception to the rule, and honestly, if this could ever be a map situation, right, on the Call of Duty games, whatever, would be the one that somebody had created one, which was like 0G. It was just fucking sound. It was hilarious. Everything else was as it should be. There weren't no fucking god mode or anything like that. It was just that when you jumped, you literally fucking could jump buildings. It was brilliant. But the gun power, the guns you could use, all the kill streaks, everything was as it was normally, apart from, it was as if he was in slow motion, but it was just so funny. It was hilarious, because listening to everything in slow, when they're going to be going, let me just, you've got a, for argument's sake, you're carrying the, what would it be, AK-47. I mean, you'd fucking shoot away, and it'd be quick, but it'd be, because it'd be slowed down, and if you kill someone, instead of going, you'd be like, oh man, the first time I got on that, I was in stitches. I was laughing that fucking much. And the fact you'd see him running and he just go boing and he jumped in and he go slow motion up in the air, I was like, fucking, it was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. One of the best cheat mods I've ever seen on Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Because it made that fun, right? Nothing else had been changed, it was just the aspect of 0G, and they'd slowed it down. It was funny as fuck, it was. I don't know. But that to me was enjoyable as a hack. Not the ones where they run around with a fucking sentry gun as their fucking personal weapon, like, you know what I mean? Or they use the 105mm cannon from the fucking plane flying over as a submachine gun, like, you know what I mean? I think my PlayStation, just with its audio, it went nuts, absolutely nuts. When there's a guy that had obviously got a kill streak of about, whatever it was, 18 or something like that, and he'd got that plane that flies over, because you got the, I think was it the 50 cal. There was something else, but then you got the 105, the cannon that looks like a big cannonade. But you want to hear that thing going off when it's fire rates there's like an AK-47. It's just insane, and the audio couldn't catch up, so it went nuts. But the devastation that thing was doing there was just insane. Needless to say, didn't last long in that server. I just come out of it because it's pointless. But when you get to play, you know, a decent one on PlayStation 3 where they aren't cheating, you have a good laugh. And people play it because they want to play it, not because there's people cheating. On, what would it be? Black Ops, the original, they cheated on that. World at War, there was a lot of cheating on that, and that just got stupid. And then people were making all sorts of weird and wonderful things, like, for instance, when they was calling the dogs, it wouldn't be a dog running around the place, or it wouldn't be dogs, it'd be jesters' hats. I mean, what the fuck that was all about, I don't know, but hey, each their own, I suppose. But yeah, I always find that when it comes to doing things like that, okay, so people want to prove that they can do it, but it doesn't prove that you are actually good at the game. Not in my eyes, it doesn't, because if you need to enable cheats and stuff like that to actually get anywhere, then you might as well just not bother, because you're not really doing anything. You're just doing it for the fucking sake of it, aren't you? You know what I mean? I don't cheat. I don't like it. They might think that using that controller might be a cheat form, but it's not. You know. They aren't available. Anybody can have them. It doesn't make the gameplay any easy for myself, because it's just, as in, I can't get any more kill streaks than anybody else does. And the fact that with this now cross-platform environment from PlayStation, Xbox to PC, well, the PC are already fucking mouse controllers anyway, aren't they? So it's already there. So it don't matter, it doesn't make any difference. But actually manipulating the game so that you don't die, or you have unlimited firepower, so you just keep firing and firing and firing, so there's just no end to your bullets, like, you know what I mean? It's that to me is just senseless, it's stupid. I don't get it. Ruins it for me. But other than that, though, it's yeah, it's a good laugh, and I might stick my controller on one of the other older games and have a bash with them for 5 minutes. I like Modern Warfare, the original one. I do go on the mastered version. That's why I bought that. Is it Infinity War? I think it was. Whatever. And that's all I play. I just put the disc in and play the other game. Modern World at War 2. I like playing that. That's good. That ain't bad at all. As a matter of fact, I might give that a crack. I haven't been on for a while. I might stick that back on for 5 minutes because at least, again, it ain't stupid. I don't mind that. I might give that a whiz. See, I'm getting that itch back again now, playing Call of Duty. But I got fed up with it because obviously the other games were just... You couldn't do anything because I just wasn't skillful enough. That's the truth, I just wasn't skillful enough. But, yeah. I'm not into playing the jumping around shit and throwing fucking, whatever you call it, grappling hooks and pulling it. Nah, fuck that bollocks. I like it simple, you know what I mean? Just, you know, realistic. If it's available now, then you should be able to use it now. That's the end of it, you know what I mean? But, whatever. I don't know what else. There ain't no other games out there that I'm waiting for yet. Not that I can think of. Oh well. I think I'm done now. Yeah, I think I've rattled on enough about me playing bloody Call of Duty. One of these days I might do a video of me playing Call of Duty. That might be fun. I have tried it in the past, like, you know what I mean. But hey, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna chill out, watch a bit of television. I might even close my eyes for 5 minutes because I think it's not gonna be ready for another hour yet. So, hey ho. I will speak to y'all tomorrow, maybe. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I wish my fucking stomach could shut up. Must be that curry that's still swimming around there from last night. Could be. Right then, I'm going to go. I'll speak to you a lot later. Have a good day. Bye. Yeah.